I had to get to the chorus. Good morning, 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 good morning. Good morning, Grenada, Carriacou, PT, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. How are you all doing on this fantalocious Friday? It is the very first Friday of March 2022, the fourth day to be precise. My name is Blossom, and you are tuned in to Classic 105.5, 105.9, and of course the sister station, Hot 98.5, 98.7, with the man himself, Gary, Mr. Smooth. Good morning, Mr. Smooth. What's up, man?
Blossy Bloss, what's going on, girl?
I'm good, man. Holler back one time. What? Okay. I'm gonna calm down. I love my Friday mornings, okay? I love my Friday mornings. Bless up yourself. How you do?
We up in here.
How was the week?
The week was good, man. Can't complain. You know what I'm saying?
Heard you
Putting
missed
that work,
me.
you know what I mean?
I heard you missed me from since last week.
Well, you know how it is.
Oh,
I try not to miss you too much, you know?
Oh, try and control yourself.
Try to keep it in check.
I got you. Let me hail up all the folks joining us this morning, whichever platform you're using.
Indeed.
Those of you on the GBN, Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page, the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel, the website, www.gbn.gd, GBN TV, channel 7, 11, and 20, and of course, the listeners of Classic 105 and Hot 98.
Well, you know, it's a takeover.
It's a takeover.
We're all over the place.
We are all over the place.
Friendly takeover.
Wherever you tune in, you're sure to find GBN in some form or fashion. That's what we intend to do.
Yeah, I understand.
Before we get into...
You pick up those who are driving right now on the road.
Yes, good morning to drivers. Good morning to all the bus drivers. Continue to be safe on the road. You're carrying some precious cargo, so please be safe. And hopefully y'all are continuing to observe the COVID-19 protocols.
Yeah, the hoteliers and you know what I mean, getting ready to leave or probably sitting in a staff vehicle right about now, you know.
Whatever you do, bless up yourself. Yeah. Before we get into the rest of the program, let's take a quick break, pay some bills, and then we're coming back with some more vibes. It's Good Morning Grenada, Classic Hot 98. Stay tuned.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Let's start the new year on a high, a detox high, because it's detox time again at Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Check out our many detox packages starting from $100 or get 15% off on colonic irrigation therapy. Detoxing can help with liver and blood cleansing, weight loss, constipation, acid reflux, kidney stones, heavy metal removal, gas and bloating, and more. Call or WhatsApp us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. Ask about our delivery options. Visit us now. Bruce Street Mall, store number 1208, or Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. Our opening hours are Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Detox your way to health. These specials ends on March 31st or while stocks last.
Join GBN.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. You're tuned into Classic 105 Hot 98 on this fantastic, fantalocious Friday morning. My name is Blossom. I'm joined by Mr. Smooth. You like fantalocious?
I am. I'm learning those words, man. Got my pen and paper.
Just keep in mind,
Jotting
they
them
may
down.
not be found in a Webster's dictionary, only blossoms.
Oh,
but
really?
Yeah, Fantalocious
come on
it sound like a word? Like
I
a
love the
real
sound of it.
legit word?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Once it rolls off your tongue, yeah.
I'll be calling Webster and tell them, put it in.
Include it. Yeah.
They add words every year, so let's see what happens to Fantalocious.
There you go. We on the inside. We inside. Grenada. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. It is time for us to get into the word of the day this morning. We ain't sticking. We like to get to the vibe. So let's see what's the word of the day. This morning's word of the day is askew. Askew. It's spelled A-S-K-E-W, askew, and it's an adjective which was formed simply by attaching the prefix a, which means in such a state of or condition, and adding it to skew, S-K-E-W. The latter comes from Anglo-French, which means to escape or avoid. Askew, let me use it in an example for you. The word of the day. Askew can also mean out of line or not straight. For example, Sam noticed the picture hanging on the wall was askew, so she straightened it. Another example of the use of the word, papers were askew. Someone had helped themselves to a snack in the kitchen and the suspect's prints were discovered in the fireplace. That's the word of the day this morning. It is askew. It's spelled A-S-K-E-W. It's an adjective which means it can mean out of line or not straight. It was formed by adding a to the prefix a to skew, and it means to escape or avoid. That's the word of the day on this Fantalocious Friday.
But we're not going to be that.
No, we're
not going to be askew this morning at all.
And it's not going to be an askewed Friday either.
No, and you're not going to have an askewed day. You feel me?
Oh, great week. All right, let's get straight into the thought of the day today. Let me say the thought, and then Gary, you're going to tell us what you think it means. The thought for today. Don't let what you cannot do keep you from what you can do. Don't let what you cannot do keep you from what you can do. Gary, what do you think that means?
Well,
How do you
the
interpret
difference
it?
between what you do and what you cannot do is reality. The difference between what you can do and what you ought to do is reasoning. Now, the difference between what you cannot do and what you ought to do is responsibility. But you see, there is also what you can do and what you think you cannot do. Now, unfortunately, many of us happen to be in this category. We think we cannot get our body in shape. We think we cannot earn that degree or certification. We think we cannot have a happy family or marriage. We think nothing we do will ever work well. We think we cannot forgive ourselves for the grave mistakes we made. Science has long established that what we think in our mind affects what we do in our lives. In other words, our thoughts influence our actions. So that pretty much brings to the fore this thought for today. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself.
Yeah, we limit ourselves when we think, nah, I can't do that without even trying. Yeah. I got you. I
understand?
I feel
it's better
it, brother.
to try and fail than fail to try.
Amen. And even if you fail, dust yourself off and try again, in the words of the late Aaliyah.
Yeah, make hay while the sun shines.
Amen. All right, let's get into this morning's health tip of the day, which comes to you compliments our friends at Mitchell's Health and Wellness Pharmacy, where your family's health is our business.
All right, so this morning we're talking about your eyes. A part of the body that is not given much attention,
True.
So we're going to talk about the 20/20 rule, giving your eyes a rest. It's important that we do that, especially folks like you and I, Blossom.
Mm-hmm.
Always in front of a computer by.
Yeah. Amen.
All right. Mm-hmm. Now, it is recommended that the rule 20/20/20 is used when, of course, using digital screen devices. For every 20 minutes on the device, look 20 feet away for 20 seconds, which allows the eye to rest. Avoid using digital screens outside or in brightly lit areas, as the glare from the screen can create eye strain. Staring at any device for too long will prevent the blink response which is designed to keep the eye moist. You understand? So make sure you give that computer a rest blossom during the day.
Yeah, I
At
try.
least 20 minutes in between, you know what I mean?
I try. I use that as my excuse when I want to get up and give trouble in the newsroom. But yeah, that's. I try. But it's important that
you just being blessed, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Tell people that now.
You all don't know what we have to contend with. I'm telling you.
Everybody knows
Yeah.
I'm innocent. I'm an innocent, well-behaved child. Amen. Let's get straight into Did You Know this morning as we prepare for the morning edition of news. Now, did you know Disneyland has an underground tunnel system? That's right. There are lots of quirky things that some think are underneath Disney parks, but these literally are. The tunnels were built in response to characters having to run through other lands to get to their posts, which spoiled the magic. Thanks to the tunnels, you won't see a Tomorrowland spaceman in the Old West-inspired frontier land. So in other words, it helps the characters at Disneyland get from, let's say, the dressing room to where they should be to...
without flying through the crowd.
Without flying through the crowd. If Cinderella is supposed to be in the castle, you don't want to see her flying through by Sleeping Beauty. So that's one of the tunnel is for, to keep the magic alive at Disneyland.
Walt Disney, man.
It makes sense. When I first saw it, I was like, well, why would you need a tunnel? But then it makes sense when I saw the explanation.
You know what? Here's a fun fact. In Walt Disney, I know we had a break for the news, but I've met a lot of Americans who came here to Grenada when I had a stint at the hotel. And in the evening time, they would hear the insects, the night insects,
right?
Making their little noise and thing. And they would ask, what is that? And I would say, well, night insects. They said, that is not piped in, that is not artificial. I was like, no. And I was reminded at some points that Walt Disney got these things all piped in, man, into their song system.
Exactly.
They don't have that kind of luxury in America. You feel me?
Yeah, they don't
when
enjoy
they come to
it
Grenada
like
and they hear them insects and them night insects making the noise and thing, they are happy.
Amen.
Yeah, I mean, nature.
Exactly. All right, we're going into the news. You want to give the riddle before we go to the news?
Yeah, let's throw it out there quickly. Man.
All right. This morning's riddle, which comes to you, compliments our friends at Sleepy Diapers, all natural, all organic for your baby's total comfort and protection. Sleepy Diapers, always for better. The riddle this morning. You see a boat filled with people. It has not sunk, but when you look again, you don't see a single person on board. Why? Let me repeat. You see a boat filled with people. It has not sunk, but when you look again, you don't see a single person on board. Why? Think about it. Marinate on it.
Yeah, man.
We're going to get into the morning edition of news, and when we come back, Gary is going to give you the answer. Gary, think about it.
And we have more vibes. We have music. We have entertainment. We have information. And hey, we have everything. We're coming right back.
That's what we do on a Friday. Classic 105, Hot 98. We'll be right back.
Join GBN on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. for Interesting Grenadians, a program that showcases the lives of interesting and outstanding Grenadians at home and abroad. It's Interesting Grenadians every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on GBN. Don't you miss it.
The question of police protocols in conducting investigations has apparently brought some operations at the St. George's Port to a halt on Thursday. The Grenada Ports Authority is contending that the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union took an illegal action on Thursday. However, the union is refuting those allegations. Gerard Joseph has tonight's top story.
The Grenada Ports Authority has alleged that the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union has shut down some elements of the St. George's Port. The situation is linked to an ongoing investigation by the Financial Intelligence Unit on irregularities in internal audits reported by the Grenada Ports Authority. The General Manager of GPA, Franklin Redhead, contends that TAU is insisting that the union be consulted before any criminal investigation occurs or is reported.
GPA disagrees with this very strongly. If we have discovered any irregularity, we have an obligation, we have a fiduciary obligation to to pass that on to the appropriate national body for investigation, which we have done. As far as we know, FIU is now in the process of interviewing persons pursuant to that investigation. I think the union took umbrage to that the FIU would have come to the port and asked a particular person to accompany them for an interview.
However, President General of TAU, Andre Lewis, is refuting any claims that the union is seeking to disrupt a police investigation. Senator Lewis notes that an impromptu meeting with port workers was held based on ongoing negotiations for procedures to guide questioning by police, with a meeting previously scheduled for Monday to discuss same.
But in fact, when we had the industrial action in December, this was a matter that we had brought to the attention of the Ministry of Labour, and there was a commitment from the port to continue discussions with the union. Because as far as we are concerned, is that what happened today ought not to have happened.
The union leader says they are concerned about the reputation of workers being tarnished due to the lack of protocols for such situations.
2 cruise ships are expected tomorrow, so they will be handled. The launch they will be handled. But we need to have this engagement to address the issue of procedure and protocol as a matter of urgency. And the mandate from the workers, is that there will be no other engagement unless this meeting has been held.
The general manager shares a different view, saying they have engaged the Labour Ministry for a resolution and expects an intervention from the Labour Minister or the Commissioner of Police. Port Manager Ian Evans says individuals and businesses are those said to be negatively affected.
Is a delay in that you're unable to deliver cargo to consignees. The union has, however, agreed that for incoming vessels right now, those are being worked. So it has not affected the incoming cargo, but it has affected delivery to consignees.
I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
This next story, a mother and her son are dead and one man is in police custody as the community of Madea St. Patrick reels from a night of tragedy. Rena Perry Thomas was in St. Patrick early this morning and filed this report.
Lives lost, one narrowly escaped, and one man in police custody, all from the same tragic incident. The remains of a 94-year-old mother, Jermaine Duncan, and her 60-year-old son, Nicholas Duncan, were pulled from their home after fire engulfed the house on Wednesday night, just around 6 p.m. According to police reports, the fire may have started from a vehicle explosion that eventually caused the 2-story wooden and concrete house and a motor vehicle to be destroyed by the blaze. Members of the fire department of the Royal Grenada Police Force quickly responded to the incident but were unable to save the duo. ASP Desmond Richards, officer in charge of the Community Relations Department of the RGPF, explains.
Sometime after 6 p.m. yesterday evening, that is on Tuesday, the 2nd March 2022, the police received information of a house fire in Madea. They responded along with the fire department from Victoria, Guelph, Grenville, Sates, and upon arrival, they met the house on a 2-story concrete and wooden structure building house on fire. They extinguished the fire and subsequently discovered that there were 2 partially burned bodies in the house.
Police have also confirmed that one man is in custody, helping officers with the investigation in connection with an incident that occurred prior to the fire, which may have set the deadly incident in motion. Reports indicated that before the fire, the deceased man was stabbed during an altercation with another man in the area just a few feet from his home. In an attempt to get help, it is reported that the victim drove his vehicle to his home but hit a gas tank situated situated in an outside garage. Reports are that the tank exploded and burst into flames, catching the house on fire. Witnesses say after hearing the loud crash, the woman's caregiver ran outside to see what happened, but then the vehicle and house caught on fire before the caregiver could go back inside to rescue the bedridden woman.
The investigation is new, and there's a lot of pieces still that we have to still put together. But I rest assured that the police has launched an investigation, and we are doing everything possible to uncover and the circumstances surrounding that tragic incident. We also have a young man in custody who is assisting the police with investigation.
Residents of Madea St. Patrick's are in tears after trying to come to terms with the loss of the mother and son. This neighbor who broke down in tears said the deceased elderly woman was a loving person who will be missed.
I never know her to be a bad person. I never hear anybody say she's a bad person. I don't know what happened last night. And then me was in the back there and I heard that big explosion, boom. I thought it was two vehicles that go down in the river. But then I start seeing fire. When I come, the house was halfway burned already. It's a tragic way for she to go. I feel sorry.
The Commissioner of Police, along with the rank and file of the RGPF, expressed deep sympathy to the family and relatives of the deceased. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear-Thomas reporting.
Family members of Derek John, who was killed in 2011, are calling for swifter justice. They believe 1 year is more than enough time for a case of this nature to get off the ground. They are saying too much adjournments. More in this Chrislina John report.
Would like to see is justice, and that's the bottom line, is justice.
It's approximately 1 year since the arrest and charge of Andre John for the 2021 death of 51-year-old Derek John of Beaulieu, St. George. And now, siblings of the deceased are outraged that court proceedings have yet to start. The deceased was found lying on the side of the road in Boca, St. George, with what appeared to be a piercing to the chest that exited on his back. In an exclusive interview with GBN, sister of the deceased, Ev, as she prefers to be called, is questioning the Grenada justice system. Why is the case taking so long? For security reasons, she asked GBN to conceal her identity.
Asking the family and I, let the trial begin for Andre John. We've had enough. After they arrested Andre John in February 2021, they were supposed to call the case on the following dates: July 16, 2021, November of 2021, twice in February, as in last month, 2022, and the 1st of March this year.
Andre John was slapped with a charge of manslaughter by negligence on February 12, 2021, and made his first court appearance on a Monday, February 15th, at the St. George's No. 1 Magistrates Court. He was placed on $3,000 bail with 2 sureties. The relative of the deceased is also concerned about her family's safety.
If he had stolen something, wouldn't he have been put in jail since? But the thing is, this is a murder case, and he's free to roam until what? Until he finds his next victim, and then the court will have to say something? It doesn't make any sense.
Ev says it's hard for her family to be reliving this nightmare time and time again.
What I would like to see is justice, and that's the bottom line, is justice. It doesn't matter if he was 19 years old. It doesn't matter if he killed Derek John by accident or not by accident. A crime was committed. To relive the nightmare again once we saw the news report last year, we're still reliving the horror till today, each time that the case is being put off and postponed.
The cold case unit of the Royal Grenada Police Force has been credited for the breakthrough in this case. Chrislina John, GBN News.
A major highlight of the 33rd intersessional meeting of CARICOM heads of government in Belize was a presentation on a comprehensive plan for the development of the agri-food sector, addressing vaccine hesitancy and increase in vaccination rates via a regional campaign to combat disinformation was another important decision coming from the regional meeting. Here's Gerard Joseph with the details.
The revival of the CARICOM Economic Recovery and Transformation Working Committee, to be led by Barbados's Prime Minister Mia Mottley, to engage the recovery process via the Caribbean Single Market and Economy, is one of the significant decisions coming from the heads of government meeting in Belize. CARICOM Chair and Prime Minister of Belize, John Businio, says the committee will serve as a clearinghouse for the many recommendations being tabled and guide the economic recovery and transformation in the Caribbean community.
Representatives of the Caribbean Development Bank, the CARICOM Development Fund, and the CARICOM Commission on the Economy have now been included in the committee. We agreed that there was need to focus on greater production integration to help advance the CSME, and it was decided that the President of Suriname would be the lead head of government for industrial policy in the CARICOM quasi-cabinet of heads of government.
He says CARICOM heads of government had a discussion with the Prime Minister of Haiti to aid decisions on how the Caribbean community can assist in resolving the difficulties faced. The CARICOM chair also notes a major focus was the ongoing situation in Ukraine.
Pain and suffering that is being inflicted on the people of Ukraine is unwarranted and a flagrant violation of international law. We continue to urge Russia to cease its attack on the country.
Prime Minister Businio says they welcomed the report from Grenada's Prime Minister Dr. Kate Mitchell on the excellent work on ICT.
Digitalization is the center of our future. Climate change continues to be a major issue for us, which we have agreed to put at the center of our work. This is vital. We have issued the Hamburger's Key Declaration clearly outlining our priorities and agreed to have a meeting of heads to consider this matter in depth.
A unified position to upcoming international summits was adopted as the CARICOM heads of government meeting ended on Wednesday. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Ultratech gasoline and diesel, available only at Rubis stations.
The next chapter in West Indies' biggest rivalry continues. West Indies vies against England for the Apex Test Series in 3 test matches. Tickets start as low as $20 and local residents enjoy an additional 50% discount with online purchase. Must be fully vaccinated to attend all matches, and COVID-19 protocols will be in effect. Secure your seats to the action. Get your tickets in advance at windiescricket.com/tickets. Terms and conditions apply.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
Say hello to Grenada's hidden gem, Mandela Court, a Grenadian-owned luxury boutique hotel tucked away in Lansipine. Our fully equipped suites are now complemented by an international standard restaurant and conference room. So whether you're having a formal business event, quaint garden wedding, or just a relaxed dinner for two, you can count on Mandela Court for that luxurious experience. Call today to book your viewing or reservation. We look forward to welcoming you.
I love that song. Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada, Classic 105 Hot 98 on the morning. I am Blossom. I'm joined by Gary, Mr. Smooth, in the sister station Hot 98. Happy to have each and every one of you back with us. Want to send a special good morning to all our viewers on the GBN Facebook page. Good morning, everybody. Bless up all your whole pretty and handsome selves. Which reminds me to send a notice, not a notice, but just some by way of information for our viewers. There he is. By way of information for our viewers, I know the GBN YouTube channel was down for a while. We were having some issues with it. I'm going to double check to see if we got it back. But just for future reference, if you go
YouTube
on to the
feelings.
Yeah, they does be up in their feelings. If you go on YouTube and you don't see any recent videos, check the other YouTube channel, GBN Production. Just GBN Production. If we're not on one, we're on the other. Okay, so we are currently on the GBN Production YouTube channel. So if you go on to YouTube and you don't see us on Grenada Broadcasting Network, then look for GBN Production. We are on either one. Sometimes we have some issues with the primary one, and we always have a backup. So if you don't see us on one, check the other. All right, so that's
Tell
just
if the wind blow too loud. YouTube want to flag us for copyright?
Yeah, YouTube just, I don't know what they have against us.
Honest.
Facebook has gone with it sometime too, but we have our papers and everything, for lack of a better word. Papers, everything in order. So anytime they try something, we have our legit document. Oh, coming through with it. Legit documents. And then you Facebook
just want to be up in their feelings.
Yeah, Facebook they say, all right, sorry, look back all it. That's the short of the matter. Because we're always legit. But don't worry, we're everywhere. If you can't find us on one platform, check another. We're on Facebook. We have a website. We on YouTube. We on TV. We on 3 stations actually. We have the gospel station. I tell all of you all over the place. That's what's happening.
We covered. Got it all covered.
It is what now? 7.5 minutes after 7. That's a lucky number for somebody. 7 after 7. So those of you whose favorite number is 7, do something before something do all you. All right, let's get into it. Before we get into the rest of the program, the riddle, Gary. I gave you a riddle before we went on the break. Did you have any success?
You see a boat filled with people. It has not sunk, but when you look again, you don't see a single person on the boat. Why?
What do you think?
All right. You see me this morning. I didn't get a good night's sleep.
No.
So I'm not gonna stretch my brain this morning. Sure. You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave my listeners to do that.
All right. Let me see if anybody on YouTube have the answer for me. Actually, I see one person. No. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people on WhatsApp have attempted to answer the question. So let me go through them. One person says, because the cruise finished. I guess the cruise that the boat was doing.
See, I like how my people be thinking.
Amen.
You understand?
Somebody else says, because it's a painting. Another person says, because everyone on board was a couple. Another person says, they are all couples. And then the 5th answer says, they are all married. Let me see if anybody calling with the answer. Nobody calling with the answer, so we're going to go with these 5. All right, so let me repeat the riddle and then I'll give you the answer. The riddle says, you see a boat filled with people. It has not sunk, but when you look again, you don't see a single person on boat. Why? 3 of you were correct. It's because they were all married, aka they were all couples. That's you see. You have to listen. You have to listen to the words. You don't see a single person on the boat. That's the hint right there. So, congrats to the 3 people who got it correctly. I don't have prizes to give you all except love and appreciation for participating.
Hopefully, somebody's going to come on board and give away a little something in the future.
But in the meantime, our love is there's no price to our love. So you're getting something very expensive that a lot of people can't afford. Think about it.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Loving it.
Let's go. Before we get further into it, Gary, as we've started in March, this is an important month when it comes to Grenadian history. And in that light, the Memorial Foundation, GREMFO, in conjunction with the March 13th committee, is once again doing its quiz for the March 13th occasion. So the quiz will form part of marking the 43rd anniversary of the revolution, the March 13th revolution. It will run on the station to the 11th until I believe it's next week, God willing. And winners will receive a souvenir of a T-shirt, a March 13th commemorative souvenir T-shirt. I know last year there were a few people who said they did not receive their T-shirts. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm hoping everybody has received their T-shirts from last year and we're ready to do it again. But don't worry, we'll give you the quiz question a little later in, I got to say in the newscast, we lost habitually. In the
stay with me, man. Stay with me.
In the program. In the newscast. That was funny. Okay. All right. Let me get into it now, Gary. What's up next?
Yeah, man. Let me get into it. Let me look at the program. Let me see what's going on.
Let me see what's going on.
You know what? I was cracked up. I was cracking all the way up during the news.
Why?
We got a comedian as a leader, you know.
I ain't taking part, man. What you do again?
No. When he was telling his people, don't disappoint him.
Yeah, boy.
You know? Don't get him, don't have him stressed out on his retirement bed.
I like it.
You know what I mean?
I like it. The Prime Minister knows how to appeal to the heartstrings.
I'm telling you. Let me tell you something.
Of the people.
I was laughing to death.
He has. And I keep telling people, Prime Minister Mitchell is one of the best politicians in the region, if not the best. He knows what to do to what should I say?
Yeah.
He knows what to do to seek victory or to increase his chances of victory at the polls. He knows how to appeal to the voters, the heartstrings. The man has it down packed. Bless up your host. Good morning, Mr. Prime Minister.
Don't even go by way of the attire, you know.
Listen to me. Who could tell me?
I think the PM is the most fashionable prime minister in the region.
I agree.
Tell me a lie.
Nope, I can't tell you a lie. Who could tell me the prime minister is in 70s? Which 70s?
Hey, what 70s? The PM does have me second guessing myself. It's like, hey,
Gary,
would Keith Mitchell wear this? That's a question I ask myself whenever I open my wardrobe.
And
would the PM wear this? And if the PM wouldn't wear it, I'm not wearing it. I'm taking clue from the from the PM.
And you have more grey hair than him, you know. You have more grey hair. Steady.
You know what? The PM does use dye. You don't know that?
You see, I ain't taking part in now. You see, I ain't taking part in now. And good morning to the Prime Minister. I know he tunes in every now and then when he gets a chance. What's the time after 7? So he may be in the office by now. I believe he returned from Belize, or he's returning today.
It's not get slapped with that defamation letter, boy.
Exactly. But I feel I hush my mouth. I ain't taking part. So good morning to the Prime. Be nice. All right, let me go.
Oh man, we got any cruise ships in today?
I'm not sure. When I came in, everywhere was dark, so I didn't see. I can't see down by the port area.
Let's go to this clip. I want to talk about this. You know, Minister went on record to say that COVID-19 was nothing short of a miracle. All right, in that he's saying that the state of affairs right about now, where our COVID cases have been drastically reduced, was a miracle, and we should give thanks and praise. And I'm not against that, but let's listen to the clip. And when we come back, you know, ask a question. Maybe Blossom can help me answer the question.
Poor innocent Blossom.
You understand? Well, let's run the clip.
Break, which started in late August 2021, Grenadians both locally and in the diaspora were called upon to be part of 2 days of national prayer to ask God's hand in the nation's recovery as it grappled with the devastating effects of the virus. The National Days of Prayer were held virtually on September 25th and 26th, less than 1 week after Grenada recorded its highest number of active cases to date, 2,675. The prayer days were held under the theme, A Call to Return to God. According to one religious leader, those prayers were heard, and by way of miracle, Grenada recovered from the outbreak.
And the government asked the churches to pray. The churches prayed. The churches agreed. You know, it was not just evangelical churches, but churches on a whole that came together on that particular weekend and prayed and asked God to intervene. And I would say immediately there was something that came into our nation, the strength of God, the grace of God.
Pastor Ricardo Aline of the Lutheran Revival Center Church said Grenadians ought to be thankful for the intervention of God in their time of need.
Be very careful that after God has been so good to us that we then go and live anyhow. I also want to speak very strongly that our response to God's goodness should be that we should say thanks to God, not only verbally, but physically, spiritually, emotionally.
Pastor Aline said while he doesn't wish to discredit medical professionals, he doesn't attribute the turnaround of Grenada's COVID crisis to their intervention.
All right, we seem to have had a little break in transmission. But it's okay, we get the gist of what the religious minister
when I first heard that, my first take was, my thought was, are we really out of the woods as yet? Are we ahead of ourselves? I'm not saying that we shouldn't give thanks, you know what I mean? But I find like we acting like if, hey, we out of the woods, right?
Not really. That's not what I got from it. I got that we got over the hump. The hump being that outbreak that we had last August and even last December. I don't think he was saying we out of the woods. I took it to mean that we are doing better than a lot of countries. We have gotten over our waves of COVID-19, and all thanks and praises to God.
I'm just asking a question.
Understood.
I ain't trying to be anti-religious, and I know all you people already. Leave me alone. You understand? Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, hey, we ain't out of the woods yet.
Understood.
You understand? So we cannot blow in our horn and start celebrating a little too early, and then thing turn around again. What do you see then?
Anything can happen. Up until what today is Friday, so I think up until Wednesday or Tuesday night, we were at just over 200 active cases. And that's better than we did. I think it was in September when the highest that we've gotten to active cases was 2,006 and some, 2,600 and some active.
Yeah, no, we've come a long way.
We've come a very long way.
Give thanks for that.
Amen.
And let's keep a positive head.
Amen. I'm
positive focus.
I'm kind of worried about what would happen as we get into what would soon be Spice Mass activities.
But not only that, we just had Carriacou Carnival too, so we only hope that there isn't a spike from that.
I kind of I was going to say I take solace that Carriacou's cases were less than ours, but then we had a lot of Grenadians going up. So heaven alone knows what they went up with. So I'm hoping that it's not going to be a negative with all the revelry and the mass playing, because what happens when Carriacou, kayak mass might just affect Spice Mass. So
because of course it's a testing ground, eh?
Exactly. So let's hope and pray we were able to be cautious in our activities, in all the massing and revelrying, and everybody could be safe and we can keep the cases to a minimum.
But let's do the giveaway now.
Let's do a giveaway.
Let's do the Grand 4 giveaway. What's it again?
The Grem.
The March 13th memorial.
Yes. You have the question?
I ain't have you didn't have the question?
Me, no, I don't have the question either. So who has the question?
Good grief. Anyhow, hold on. Let me put a pause on that. We're going to do another giveaway. We'll get back to that in a little while.
I would have to look for it, but I don't think I have the questions.
We have a big movie showing on at the Movie Palace.
Which one of them?
The Batman.
Oh, yes.
Before you could even go up and look up the thing on YouTube and on Facebook and on Google, we're taking the first correct answer, and we don't spend more than a minute on this thing. Give me the name of the two villains in the Batman. All right, give me the names of the two villains.
Miss me.
You win yourself a ticket to go into the Movie Palace and check out the Batman, which has premiered last evening and continues right here, showing at the Movie Palace.
Miss me, pick me. I could participate.
Put your hands down, woman. Let's go to the phone line.
Yeah, let me not show up because I don't even know the answer for myself. Okay, yes, we have a caller. Good morning, caller.
A pleasant good morning. No, I am not. I didn't call to answer this thing about Batman. I want to say this. We as a people in Grenada are a set of strange people. I want to ask a question, and my question is, very early in the, whatever we call the anniversaries of March 13th, after we returned to democracy, etc. When the anniversary date came up, I could remember Dr. Marichaud was the one talking about the anniversary, and this was low-key played down. Today, we talking about March 13th and anniversary. What happened? I know that this is history, this is Grenada's history, but are we playing the hypocrite part? Thank you.
You understood what you were saying? I mean, I heard what you were saying, but I don't understand the point.
Well, he was saying that back then we were speaking, we were not in support of celebrating this moment, and here we are now talking about it. That's what I gathered from what he said. Hypocrisy.
Okay.
That's what I gathered.
Fair enough. Okay, I can see how you can gather that. No,
but we still want to give away a ticket.
I can see how you get that, but okay. All right, let's go.
Still want to give away a ticket.
Yes, let's see if we can give away the ticket. I have some folks on the WhatsApp answering the question.
Now we're taking calls only. No
only
WhatsApp.
Calls? Oh, only calls.
No.
Why? You're treating the WhatsApp as hash, babe. And if we have no callers, what's happening then? What happening then? Because nobody's calling.
I guess nobody wants to go see Batman, boy.
Okay, hold on. Somebody calling. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you do?
Doing fine.
All right. You ready to answer the question?
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah, man. You sound like you had the answer down pat.
Yeah, well, I was a Batman fan, though.
I like that. All right. So the question is, name 2 villains in the Batman movie which premiered yesterday at the Movie Palace.
You got the Riddler and you got the Penguin.
Riddler and Penguin.
Just like that, the man win the ticket here.
Just like
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah, man.
Bless up yourself.
You are heading down to the Movie Palace at some point during the course of the week, if not today, tomorrow, and checking out Batman.
Will you be putting on your Batman costume?
Actually watching this thing from home.
So here what to do. Just hit me up on a WhatsApp with your name and your telephone number, and we'll get that ticket to you. 435.
But how are you going to see that number on WhatsApp now?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
You ain't going to figure it out, man.
Give me your first name.
I will actually it ends with P.
With P?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just hit me up on WhatsApp.
All right, Philip, later.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. This will give us the full name in truth. Congratulations to you with first name that ends in P. Bless up yourself. You would get
Philip,
a ticket to see that new Batman movie starring Robert Pattinson and what's Zoe's son making?
Zoe Kravitz.
That's right. Lenny Kravitz's daughter. Yes, that's right. And
you don't know if I'm gonna give away another ticket who are the 2 stars, but
Drats, I wanted to show off with my knowledge.
You jinx the whole thing there.
We can ask them who are Zoe's parents.
Hey, tell you what, my friends, let's take in a little light entertainment. We come back and continue with more. How about that? We got Voice inside of TNT. He put down a splendid performance with one of the biggest songs coming out of TNT Carnival. It's called Out and
Bad.
We're going to go to Master Control, let him pull this up, and let's have some fun here this morning, shall we?
All you some bacchanal people. What? I know you like it. I know you love it. I know you want it, and you can do it. We like it. As a man who love me, carnival. We love it. As a man who love me, bacchanal. We want it. As a man who love me, festival. We need it. As a man who love me, alone. People think I'm crazy, but they just don't understand. Many times you see me setting, it's to frustration. So if you see me having a good time, all you please leave me alone. Officers go find some real crime and just leave me in my zone. As a man who loves to party, them say betting is my name. The last time the doctor check me, she find liquor in my vein. Doctor just could not believe it, so she run for tests again. Then she find another complaint, so come on, she not complain and not singing. We like it, as a man who love me, carnival. We love it, as a man who love me, bacchanal. We want it, as a man who love me, festival. We need it, as a man who love me, alone. I wanna die a masquerader. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I wanna die as a big flag waver. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I wanna die as a job player. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I wanna die a drunken sailor. Oh gosh, oh gosh. You wanna find me Tuesday morning? I'll be jumping in the barn. Nobody ask me what I drink in the ocean from there in my hand. Me and all my friends we linking. I jump in anyone. I'll be drinking, jumping, waving, whining, jumping in the section and nothing. We like it. As a man who love me, carnival. We love it. As a man who love me, bacchanal. We want it. As a man who love me, festival. We need it. As a man who love me, all from.
That's right. That was our
Yeah, we sorry about the quality of that audio there.
Yeah, it's not us. It's the production. But don't worry, we figured it out. Yeah, hopefully they figured it out at the end of the concert. But it was a nice piece of entertainment. The man himself, voice out and back because he trouble. That song is a
biggest tune coming out of TNT.
Yeah. Good trouble, eh? Good trouble, not bad trouble. Yeah, is that it?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have
Let's
to
make
explain.
that definition, because with Blossom, it's very blurred. As to the type of trouble she gives, it's very blurred.
There are people at home who do not believe you because they know I'm a well-behaved individual. I'm a child of innocence and a child of God. Amen. Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on. Tyson Fury.
Yeah. Oh, I heard that's going to be
Dillian White.
A big fight.
They're about to do battle on when it is by April 23rd.
That's in about 19 days. No,
yeah.
Lies.
And here's a big news coming out of this.
A month and 19 days. Go ahead.
Well, you do the math. I'll just take anything you give me. Yeah, it's going to be. It's predicted to be a record-breaking fight in the UK. All right, and tickets for the heavyweight showdown at Wembley Stadium went on sale on Wednesday, and 85,000 tickets were sold in 3 hours.
Ooh.
Master Controller, run the clip in the background. Let me see what Tyson Fury look like. And applying to the local authorities for that, which would make it the largest post-war boxing attendance in UK history. One thing I don't get about Tyson Fury, and I admire this man because he has battled health, overweight, and all sorts of stuff, homelessness, alcoholism, to be the heavyweight champion of the world. But if you look at Tyson Fury, and you look at this person he was fighting there, which was Wilder. Tyson Fury, you would pick Wilder even before the fight start, because Tyson Fury don't look the part. And I mean, I'm not saying that in a form of disrespect, you know what I'm saying?
All right, but
I'm just saying he's a freak of nature.
For those of us
and
who
he has defied. For
those of us who do not follow a boxing, which one is Tyson and which one is Wilder?
The white guy is Tyson Fury. So. Okay,
all right. Just making sure.
No, he got excess fat on his body. He don't trim and muscular as Wilder. Anyhow, I predict that Dillian White is going to win that fight.
Why? Why is that your prediction?
Because I'm backing my guy.
Okay.
I don't talk.
So should I put my money on Tyson Fury?
You put your money on whoever you want to put your money.
But what do you think would give White the edge over Tyson?
White has proven himself to be a heavy hitter, and I think he has come off a nice streak where he's been winning some momentum might be on his side.
Okay.
All right. I'm not a boxing pundit and I'm not a boxing expert. Okay, but that's my layman's analysis.
Okay. Fair enough. So that's April 23rd. So let's see what happens then. Tyson Fury against Dillian White.
Who do you think is going to win?
I have no idea. But since you're back in White, I'm a back Tyson Fury. I like his name. His name suits the sport, if that makes sense. I can't see somebody at Tyson Fury, playing golf? A Tyson Fury sounds like a boxer, you know what I mean?
Actually, he was named after Mike Tyson.
Okay, you see.
His father named him after Mike Tyson.
Okay, so let's see what happens. That's where I'm going to put. If I was a gambling woman, that's where I would put my money. But
so let's see what I'm holding in my hand here. I want you to take a look at this. All right, because we're going to do another giveaway. We want to keep it nice and fun. All right, this is a pack of Sleepy diapers, and it's the pull-up version. Now, for the entire month of March, what Sleepy Diapers has done, they have reduced the price of the pull-ups to come down to the ordinary clip-on, stick-on diapers.
Nice.
All right. So a lot of folks have been, going with what they know. And they seem to forget that there is the pull-up option and there is a pull-up version of the diapers.
Right.
Okay? So we're going to ask a question and give away a pack of pull-ups right here.
Okay.
On GBN.
But that's on the other
98.
side of the break.
That's on the other side of the break.
Yeah, man.
You understand? Y'all stick around.
Stick around. Classic 105, Hot 98. Gary, Mr. Smooth, Blossy Bloss in the building. We are
Blossy Bloss.
Good morning, Grenada. We'll be right back.
At Southern Electrical, you get the best value, quality products, and expert advice. We are the #1 supplier of residential, commercial, and industrial electrical products in Grenada. View our latest arrivals of wall lights for interior and exterior, beautiful chandeliers, pendants, solar motion lights, kitchen appliances such as crispy air fryer ovens, crepe makers, countertop grills, and more. Visit Southern Electrical at Dusty Highway, Grand Down, St. George. We also ship to Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Call or telephone number 444-3042, WhatsApp 405-4993, or browse our website www.segrenada.com.
Let's start the new year on a high, a detox high, because it's detox time again at Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Check out our many detox packages starting from $100 or get 15% off on colonic irrigation therapy. Detoxing can help with liver and blood cleansing, weight loss, constipation, acid reflux, kidney stones, heavy metal removal, gas and bloating, and more. Call or WhatsApp us 1-231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. Ask about our delivery options. Visit us now. Bruce Street Mall, store number 1208, or Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. Our opening hours are Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Detox your way to health. These specials ends on March 31st or while stocks last.
Imagine having the home of your dreams. Imagine investing in that piece of property you can call your own. Imagine finally doing that home improvement project you've always been thinking about. It's time to stop imagining and start doing. Let the GUT Credit Union help you take the first step with fantastic rates, affordable repayments, and reduced legal fees. Make the move. Get better terms on your mortgage. Use your home equity to make those dreams a reality. Act now. There's really no place like home. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
For a season of Grooving Smooth and Live on GBN. Grooving Smooth and Live is a 1-hour performance gig every Thursday from 8 p.m. featuring performances from our local musicians and short interviews discussing all things musical. Every Thursday, a different musician and a different instrument will be featured, from the violin to the saxophone to the trumpet, guitar, and steel pan. Our local musicians playing, improvising, and educating us on all genres of music. Join GBN with host musicians Matthias and Shireen and a special guest every Thursday at 8 p.m. It's Grooving Smooth and Live on GBN.
Sweet. Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada, Classic 105 Hot 98 on this fantalicious Friday. I really liking that. Okay, so I got the information from the winner of this morning's quiz, so I will pass that on to you, Mr. Smooth, and you would pass it on to the relevant authorities.
Do you think anybody in the NMP camp have the date other than Keith?
No. No.
You don't think his closest, associate within the camp have the date?
No. He has probably given them an idea of what he's thinking, but I don't think he has given the date as yet. That's if he knows for himself. Listen, the Prime Minister could do what he wants. He could wake up in the morning and find, man, I'm ready for election.
You mentioned we're in the 4th year.
He did. Elections are
possibly might drag it on to the 5th year.
Possibly. Elections are constitutionally due next year. People keep saying 2023 without realizing that's next year, please the Lord. So anything can happen
March,
between
right?
now. Exactly. We have 12 months. It could be less. But somebody somebody told me the other day they noted something he said recently about celebrations in November. His birthday is in November, I believe.
Like this man, he'll be dropping dimes all over the place.
He did something he said, and then something that happened, and then he said we'll have a major celebration in November. So that's somebody picked that up and they hinted it to me. So let's see what. Either way, I'm ready to vote.
You think he said that by accident, or you know what he's doing?
He very well knows what he's doing. I told you, the man is one of the best politicians ever. He very well knows. Either way, I'm ready to vote. I hope you got registered, Gary. I am registered.
Got registered?
Yeah. Or re-register or get your voter's ID what was the word again? Reprinted or whatever is the word. You have to go and set up yourself. Remember, you have to go and renew your voter's registration card.
Oh, really?
Yes, that expired 2020, I believe it was.
Oh, damn.
The people been saying that oh my goodness, the parliamentary elections office has been saying your cards have been expired since I think it's January 2020. You need to have them renewed. Either way, everybody who has not re-registered between last year and now, you need to go get your cards renewed. And set up all yourself. I did that and I'm ready to do.
Thanks for that information, boss.
You're welcome.
Just so that I roll up in my constituency and they will look at me and like go back.
They'll be like, nope, back. So go get your cards renewed at your respective constituency parliamentary elections office to ensure that you won't have no hiccups whenever the date is called. I love election time from a journalistic point of view. Ooh, I can't. The melee, the vibes, the rally. Let's see who's gonna have a free concert. That waiting to see.
Speaking of my concert, boss. Let me taking a little sizzling concert because it's Friday. Let me lighten the air a little bit.
Let's get a little reggae.
We can get too info heavy. I mean, it's a Friday.
A little meditation vibes going on with a little sizzler this morning.
Sure.
Rastafari. If I had locks, let's take in some sizzler.
Good morning, Grenada.
First, let us recognize the Almighty in the midst of a song. Okay? Hey. Positively clear, the people in the world listen for the top class. They went astray, now they're actually there. Towards them go back and them are snaking across. Never fail, positively clear, the people in the world listen for the top class. Gone astray, now they're actually there. Those them go back and them are snaking across. I've been trying to run away. I've been trying to run away. So if you're sitting there, you should run into the earth. Johnny kicks in the sea. I've been trying to run away. I've been trying to run away. So if you're sitting there, you should run into the earth. Johnny kicks in the sea. Hey, remember them, they know what's along. Them so love the youth up to the queen and king. You all of them, I feel more when them see the turban. We're trampling every heart, and it's they just in the car and never yet from. We type them like a biggie and the conquering lion. Rise to cut a youth from the mud of the sun. Emperor Selassie is the Almighty, so we have to try to run away. Have to try to run away. Yeah. So if you see me, the youth, I'm trying to the earth. Have to try to run away. I've been trying to run away. Whoa. So if you swim the ocean, charging to the earth, trying to keep the last way. welcome to one and all royal and distinguished guests, all nobles, all relevant persons from the official government of Jamaica.
Sizzler. Yeah, man.
Kalanji. One of the best entertainers in reggae music.
Amen. Sizzler is one of those entertainers that transcends generation. Yeah. Sizzler from long ago to Sizzler now, you just can't help but listen to his music and vibe and he's a vibe. I'll give it that one. Take win with that one.
Definitely. Yeah, man. Of course, I'll take a winner. We want to do a giveaway now.
Hold on. Before we go to the giveaway, I'm hearing something. Is that rain I'm hearing behind you, Gary?
Well, how you fast so?
Because I hear, you see, when I'm in here, I don't see or hear anything. So
that sound effects you hear in there, man.
Don't try to time me up. Don't try to trick me.
Special sound effects.
So we go into another giveaway. What are we giving away this time?
They insulate my roof.
You might not do that because it's giving it away. But that letting me know the weather that's on the outside. Oh, I can't even wash a little clothes when I go home. Okay, all right, fair enough. Let's see, it's what, 16 minutes to 8 o'clock? It had a little drizzle yesterday too.
Okay, that's the excuse and you're sticking to it.
Exactly. Let's hope for the best. All right, let's give away some. What are we giving away this time?
So we're giving away the pack of Sleepy Dappers.
Oh, right.
All right, we want to introduce the nation to the pull-ups. All right, so remember, for the entire month of March, we are reducing the price of the pull-ups, or what some would refer to as training diapers or training pants. All right, to that of the clip-ons or the traditional stick-on diapers. All right, so the question I asked here this morning, give me the name or names of the two main ingredients in Sleepy Diaper. We all know that it's all natural, it's all organic, but hit me up with and again, phone calls or voice notes. We want to get as interactive as we possibly can. Oh, by the way, we tested out the voice notes yesterday, Blossom. It's proper.
All right, lovely to hear that.
Yeah.
All right, so all my WhatsAppers, now you can get included with more activity. Send us a voice note with the answer.
You don't want to burn your credit.
2 ingredients.
You understand?
2 ingredients in Sleepy Diapers.
The two main ingredients.
Main ingredients in Sleepy Diapers. Landline 435-2041. That's also the WhatsApp. Please only written and only voice notes. Gary wants only voice notes this morning on the WhatsApp. Let me see. Oh, nobody in calling. Googling.
We're taking calls too, man.
They Googling. Because nobody in calling yet. Hold on. Google slow. The internet slow. Nobody. I'm not. I tell all already. I have a toddler at home. I have no problem going home with the diapers. I count into 5 if nobody calls.
Just let me know your size.
While we wait on the calls, Gary, let me give you a little information. So I'm just scrolling on Facebook, and I see a post from a news agency in Trinidad that spoke of pop-up registration for one of the mass bands in Trinidad for 2023 Carnival, Tribe. And the pop-up registration is already sold out.
Tribe big. Oh, lie your tail.
Tribe's pop-up registration already sold out for Carnival 2023.
If Trinidad could push their carnival forward, they go push it forward?
In less than a day, by the way, because that pop-ups came up yesterday about midday-ish, so, and it's already sold out. So if you wanted to play in Tribe, forget that. All right, so we have a caller. Let's see if this caller can tell us the 2 main ingredients in Sleepy Diapers. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Blossom.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
You sound like you had the answers.
I hope so. Bamboo 5
I find you sound like Philip.
No, they're not Philip.
Bamboo 5 and cotton. First time caller.
First time caller. Good. Happy to have you. Bamboo fibers and what?
Cotton.
Gary? Bamboo fibers and cotton.
He's absolutely right, actually.
Congratulations.
Bamboo fiber and cotton, 100% cotton and bamboo fiber. So we're talking about Sleepy Diapers.
You win the diapers because I don't need for it, so you could have it.
Why, thank you, my toddler and I. Thank you.
You're giving Blossom the diaper?
Yes, I'm doing that.
You know nobody by home?
No.
No neighbor, no nobody?
My girl is a blind man, you know.
Well, I thank you very much,
you're welcome.
Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Yeah, you have a nice day.
All right.
Good.
Blossom, take your diaper, girl.
Who tell you? Diaper's expensive. I'm taking it where I can get it with.
I mean.
Thank you very much.
Let's go and collect your proper size and you're good to go.
Bless up all your wholesale.
I call her just gift gift you a pack of diapers just like that.
So many nice people about the place. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it to the fullest. Aww. All right, let me see. It is 12 minutes to 8 o'clock. Before we go on, just want to say thanks again to our friends at Sleepy Diapers. They're always on board. So bless up all yourselves and thank you very much. I'll be coming for my pack of Pampers. If you want to throw in, another free pack, feel free. Set up all yourself in life. All right, let me go. Tune for tune.
Tune for tune time.
Tune for tune time. Let me see if I can pell blow. Last week I won. The week before you won. Last week I won. Let's see what happens this week. I'm feeling very happy.
We shall find out very soon.
I'm feeling optimistic. Okay, so who's going first? Who went first last week? You?
I can't remember who went first in it. It doesn't matter to me now. Anyway, leagues go past.
You know what? You see this kind of attitude you have, this kind of confidence, take it down a notch. Take it down. All right, let me go. Tune for tune. I'm going first this morning. This morning is one of my favorite songs released, I think it was sometime early this year. I was forward to in March already. Sometime early this year. It comes from Trinidad and Tobago, one of my favorite female soca artists, Nadia Batson. And this one is called Jelly. That's my tune this morning. Take it away, Master Control. On this fantalocious Friday, Jelly by the very talented and the very thickums and the very sploocious Nadia Batson. That's my song this morning. I love it. I like yourself. I like myself.
Like yourself.
All right.
Like yourself. But this is what happens. This is what happens when we agree upon our artiste from the onset. All right.
Okay.
And then halfway through the way, you come and tell me you're changing your artist. That's not the artist we agreed to play.
You tell me pick a tune, so I pick a tune.
On a selected art. You know what? Never mind.
Oh, well, you didn't explain yourself, brother. You didn't explain yourself, bro. If I didn't know that is why I was coming with this. Okay, don't worry. Next week, please.
Anyway, Timon, line up my tune for me. I'm gonna go local.
All right, go local.
Line up my tune for me.
Go local.
This next song is from one of the top female artists here in Grenada who has made a name for herself in the last few years and continues to dominate as far as probably one of the few female artists coming out of Spice that is really making a name for herself outside of Grenada. She goes by the name of Temptress, and this is her new selection for Carnival 2022. And this one is called One Life. Link it up, Master Control.
Stand up, it's Temptress. What's that? Hey!
That was Gary's tune this morning, Temptress. Yeah, man, Temptress doing big things. Coming from, I don't have. Yeah. She she took that song and she continued. She come from Bacanic days. I wonder who remember that song. You remember that song?
I didn't even know she does sing Bacanic.
Yes, Bacanic, Kentucky. I still love that song. Bacanic, Kentucky. Okay,
but that's a different side of her that we never thought existed.
Yeah. But I like to see where she's going with it, and bless up yourself, Temptress. All right, so that's the battle this morning. My song, Nadia Batson, Jelly, and Gary, Mr. Smooth, came with Temptress, One Life to Live. So let's open the phone lines, 435-2041. The WhatsApp number is also 435-2041. You can vote for any song that made your morning this morning. And we have a first caller.
Well, you got a caller? Okay, go ahead.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning, my blossom.
How you do, Tanti?
I'm hanging in there waiting to call you for giving the vote.
Thank you.
I miss you so much, a whole lot. I want to hear your voice every Friday when you come in with us.
Every Friday, yes.
God bless you, and give Gary love. Tell him I still love him, but I have to give you the vote because I miss you so much.
I will do that.
Have a blessed weekend.
Have a good one.
Give my love to Mom.
I shall do that.
Love you.
Love, Teddy. All right, opening the back.
One day for you.
One for myself. Let me go on the WhatsApp in the meantime while we wait on the other callers.
While we do that, we have one for you on the Facebook Live and one for me. So I will take vote.
Take vote, Papa. Take vote. All right. So
sure I put down my information. We don't commit nothing to memory because with Blossom can't take nothing for granted. You understand?
Let me see. I have a next caller. I see me and you playing Katif. Good morning, caller. Jelly. Thank you very much. All right, that's another for me.
So that's 3-1.
3-1. There are 3 votes on the 4 votes on the WhatsApp, 2 each. So 2 for me, 1, 2, and 2 for you. Boop. Temptress, that's one.
So we are 5-4.
5-3. 5-3.
I just got 2 there.
Where you get it to?
Okay, 5-3.
You see, I started Tifa already.
I told you I had 1 on the Facebook.
And where you get the next one from?
You had 1, and then I get 2.
And then you get 2 on the WhatsApp.
On the WhatsApp.
So that's 3.
Okay. I only had 1. Okay.
The level of teeth, mens. The level of teeth, mens.
Yo, let's do this. Can't take no licks from Blossom this morning.
You're getting it, and I just said, let me go back on. Let me see anybody on the YouTube. No votes on the YouTube. Let me see what. I think we got those on the Facebook. And then
we got much time on
WhatsApp. All right, I think that's it. Hold on. Look at votes on the Facebook. Gary, just give me a win, please. Okay.
Yeah. I took those on the Facebook
Blossom.
already.
And next, look more. Unit says Blossom. Yulin says Blossom, you win already. Veronica says Blossom, yes. I mean, come on.
All right.
Just give Jackie. Give Jacket and Jane her garments. I'm gonna go back by the phone lines. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Blossom. Take vote.
Thank you very much.
Good.
You still want to continue?
Good.
I'm so confident I stop right on votes now.
All this sexist.
No, my tune just bad it. It bad up in the dance.
Sexist. It's female versus male here. I'm outnumbered.
I could have tell you that, but so such is life. Just give me a win, please, and thank you very much, Nadia Batson Jelly. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nadia.
Tune, boy.
That's the winning selection this morning. Thank you very much, viewers and listeners, for your votes. The song is a sweet song. Temptress, big up yourself same way. Nevertheless, don't worry, the song will start to grow. But I guess you probably just couldn't compete with Nadia. The song is a bomb.
I'm a proud Grenadian.
So are I. Gary, thank you very much once again.
Big up yourself.
Big up yourself as well. Always fun as usual. Thank you very much, viewers and listeners, for tuning in. We're getting ready to join the BBC for their 8 a.m. newscast. For those of you on Classic and those of you on Hot 98, once Mr. Smooth is behind the board, is vibes and more vibes. So if you're not on one station, be on the next.
Until tomorrow. Until Monday.
Monday, please the Lord. Yes, boss.
Until Monday, we'll do it all over again, folks. Good morning, Grenada. I'm signing out. I'm going to be over on Hot 98, blazing the hits, and I'll catch you guys around next time. Blossy bloss.
Yes,
Have a
boss.
great weekend.
Have a good one. Stay safe. Have a good day, a good fantalocious Friday. Let's join the BBC for its 8 a.m. newscast. Bye, one and all are waiting for the boys to start up. Let me get like a vibe to go into the BBC. Bye, babies.